should be live from now. Of course, if I refresh it, will be live in YouTube there too, even though, well, hope we're live. Yeah, we are. Hi everyone, this is Emmanuel, and today we're going to do some more dark horror music with tranquil ambient touches to it. Today we're going to do around 3 minutes of music with pianos and the strings at the center point. Well, maybe some synths too. Also, I'm very excited about an update from Studio One. I'm excited about the fact that it's Studio One 4.5 with lots and lots of features, which I honestly didn't get to explore too much, but apparently we have a pretty nice improved performance, 70% from what I've heard, processor CPU improvement, which means better performance when adding multiple instruments. On this project we won't be adding a lot of instruments. I already prepared the project file with strings and the piano. The piano is a basic cinematic piano, which is one of my favorites from Keyscape. Of course. And we need to do a quite minimal horror ambient track with piano and strings, as I said. So first thing I want to do is go into settings at the piano and change the velocity, because originally the sound is very clear and punchy, and I don't want that for a horror track. I don't want that. So as you can see, it's lowering in tone. By the way, feel free to comment on the live chat or comments section. I will respond after I'm finished with this, and hopefully I can answer all your questions. Also, if you like our channel, you can subscribe and get notified about our new videos, which will be coming more and more each week. Okay. So yeah, horror track, whatever. We have the effects here. Usually I don't add the effects quite soon, and these are my favorite ones, but since we have an atmospheric one, we can add, you know, kind of like a catacomb reverb, since I didn't use this too much. Let's see how it... It sounds pretty good. Let me show you exactly what I'm playing. I'm going to record this as we speak, because I don't want to lose this idea. Of course, I have to re-record it. Let me get rid of this here. Oh, and of course, before recording it, I'm just going to put the reverb amount to the piano a bit higher as well. And also, I also like to use the sustain, even though I don't have a sustain pedal. But I like to have them very and the noising should be strong because I want to, well, maybe medium because I want a bit of background noise for the piano. Something like that. What just came up to my mind as I was thinking exactly what to do about this before this live, which is currently in good condition. We are recording everything. So as I told you, this is a new version of Studio One, and as I find great features to it, I'll let you know. But maybe I'll do a video in which I'll go through the new features which I like. But I like the fact that I was actually complaining in a previous video that we don't have a lock. We don't have a lock to the tracks, and I don't know if Studio Presonus heard me or something, but they implemented that. I think other people complain. So you can lock your track, because I used to delete, especially when I had a lot of tracks, I used to delete the parts by mistake, and then, had to undo, and I couldn't find, the version I had and whatever. But yeah, it's a pretty good, it's a pretty good touch. And also we have other cool MIDI editing features, which I went through a bit yesterday, but I'll experiment with as we're speaking with them. So hope this walkthrough or this tutorial, whenever you want to call it, would be entertaining for you too. So first of all, I'm just going to I have to update the project file to enable the synchronize, and I want to add this as well. I want to make this the same as this one. Let's just delete this. So as I told you, we have the piano, and besides that we have the strings, which is which I don't think I will leave them like that. I think I'll do more non-conventional strings, more hybrid strings. But first of all, I'm working like this. I like to have the main structure of the song, which will be the piano, and it will be the main instrument as well. I enabled the click with a C from my keyboard, and let's play the goddamn thing before I forget it. So we had over here the main chord, which is the D minor, one of my favorite key to compose in, something I and Hans Zimmer have in common, and I think the similarities end there, unfortunately. But okay, let's D minor. It was the first one, as you can see. This is a D, and the second one was in a B. But let's see if it was. I think it was a. It's a major one. Let me just mute this to avoid any problems with sounds interfering from too many places, even though that's not you can't hear the live as we speak, but still. And yeah, with this occasion, since I already, well, did I put the B here? No, I didn't. The B major, which will be, I'm just going to store this in our scratch pad, and you can do that with a shortcut I just learned. It's just the V key, and you already have it in this scratch pad section, which I heard that PreSonus Studio One improved as well, because you had some errors when you moved stuff there and put it back here. But apparently this is all right. Quite not. Well, I just deleted everything. I just wanted to delete the section we had here. And yeah, one of the key features here in Studio One, which I really enjoyed, especially if you have strings or other long instruments like that. If you have that, you can easily fill up the remaining. You know, I used to do this manually or by selecting some of them and, you know, trying to fit them. But if you select more, it might have some errors when you automate that. But now you can only just select, you know, the notes or the entire place. But I'm just going to select the notes here, and you can easily quantize them to the end with this function here. And you can even set this to a hotkey, of course. But I didn't set that yet. So observe this ending here, or this one, whatever, and observe what it does. And it does to all the notes. It's quantizing the end, and now you have all the strings properly aligned like that. And when you play stuff with strings or longer instruments, as I told you, it's not going to affect anything. And if you select all of them, just look what it happens. Quantize end, and every one of them, see, undo, redo, see, undo, redo. Well, I'm just going to undo everything up, because I don't want to mess the part here. I'm just going to record another take, because that take was very raw, very basic, just to not forget the part. But yeah, it's pretty interesting what they did here. Also, they added the video player shortcut here when you do syncing or everything. Also video export, which was missing, but you know, it was not a big deal for me because I used to use a third-party software to do that. But it's always nice to have that, especially if you just want to send the client a quick export of the piece you did with the video material they provided. So I'm not complaining. Everything's the more and more versions they update, the more better they are. When I first bought Studio One, it was just the beginning of the first version, and they were lacking a lot of stuff. But now, oh my god! And also they improved the mixer section here. But I'm talking too much about that, and I should just get to music. But they improved this, and now you can add all kinds of chains effect and add or disable them much more easily. Enough with that. Let's just see what we have here. So we have a well, apparently when we do this, we'll have this appearing over there. Well, that's another issue. I didn't want to appear, you know, when I'm doing the micro editing, because I want to show you what I'm playing next. But I resolved that by moving quickly to the other part. That song, but it's just minor preferences, which they should implement in a more detailed preference or option sections where you can choose exactly. This is another follow-up part which I want to record. Oh, I wanted to also to decrease the tempo because it's easily for me to record, and I don't think I think the tempo will be slower anyway since it is the atmospheric track. So let me just put it at 80. 80 should be okay. 80 should be okay for us because again, it's a slow piece. I wanted it to be more people can see what I'm doing, so I'm just going to zoom in here. Okay. This is actually perfectly edited. I'm just going to do that trick here because I think it's very easily doable. But why the hell did do that? Oh yeah, this was not. It's a bit different. Maybe that's why. But you can. You can also. You still have to do some things manually. That's the thing. But to piano notes, you don't really have to edit them this way. It's just my obsessive compulsive disorder. Don't worry about that. Just going to color them nicely here, and. See, have a little. It's important though to the piano too, because they have a resonance even when you leave the note. See, you know. So yeah, we have the same chords, but obviously a different progression. But we're going to put this here nicely. This is going to be a follow-up actually to the first part we did, which we're going to record here again, hopefully more properly. Again, I'm going to zoom this in so you can see what I'm doing here, and let's just hit record with the metronome on. Obviously, just check that up. I just want to do a nice proper intro to it. That's what I'm thinking right now. And that's why it didn't work properly from the first time. This is a very nice one. I think it's better to split this around the second half. I think it sounds better. Forget that sound which you heard. That's because I enabled this MIDI chasing notes, which is useful when you play strings, but sometimes it can be confusing. See, now it's proper. Yeah, it's better to be. Yeah, this is very nice. This is a good take. And we can also add here, well, we can add this, no, the marker track. And we can put this intro here, add another marker track here. No, why the hell I'm adding this, but whatever. Build up. It's more easily with the marker track, you don't have to put the names here, over here, and all right. Okay. Oh man, come on. Why is this? I must have accidentally diminished it. The window, the editing window, where you can see the piano playing, because this is not a contact VST, whatever, and you don't have the keys. Actually, I don't know. I don't like the term horror for just scary, dark pieces. It's not necessarily horror, but for some reason, you know, I'm just adding it to the same pot here. I'm actually trying to do quite the same things here, but a bit different. That's why it's taking so long, because I want to do more different things. Without the last notes. Let's see if it's okay. I'm guessing it is. Shaping up real nicely. Shaping up real nicely, of course. Just going to add a contact here, because I'll be using some stuff from there. I had in mind this British Drama Toolkit, which has nice, more strings with more character. Maybe the cello should do the trick. Yeah, I think so. But let's try the double bass first. And I want to add... this instrument had a problem with the attack, so I'm going to go to modulation and increase the attack over here. And the release is good. Now let me show you how it sounds with this. Let's see. So this is just double bass strings, like kind of like a cello but lower. Very ominous. Okay, let's see how it sounds. Just yeah, kind of like that. Yeah, trying to make sure the chords are good because something didn't. Let's try again. Pretty nice. And you can going to keep the double bass, duplicate it, and also add the cello, which was, no, this is the bass clarinet. No, the cello, yeah, which is the same, but with the contact. They don't keep the settings, at least for the modulation and tweak settings. So I have to do the same that I did with the double bass with the attack key. Okay, but for now we're just going to concentrate on the piano, which has the same DMB, but it's different each time almost for now. We already have almost 1 minute of music, even though it's not completed, but you know, for me the hardest part is the structure. After that, everything works out smoothly. Oh, I didn't show you, sorry. The blue keys, by the way, are the ones I play now, in case you didn't realize that yet. Oh, we have found another chord which could be good, but let's record so we won't forget it. Just going to add it, DM B, it's an A minor for most likely, and another B. Let's see if it's, yeah, it's quantized. I thought this was a mistake. Sounds good, eh? Sounds good for now. Okay. That sounds pretty interesting. Specific horror. This is more scary and better. Didn't like the things I did there. Ah. Fuck this up. Come on. Very nice, but I guess you heard the mistake I did. I accidentally hit another key while I was playing, so I'm just going to delete this. And oh boy, this is pretty interesting. Here is a DM, not drum and bass, but D minor and a C. C. And over here we have the next part, but without these, obviously. Trying to decide which part needs to follow up this build-up. Going to add this marker and call it middle section. Let's see. Yeah, they progress nicely so far. I'm trying to decide if I need to rearrange them. Yeah, this is pretty nice. I think we should add this, since it's slower a bit in octave over here. Yeah, this is perfect over here. I'm trying to see if I have any mistakes here, but I don't think so. I just think I'll move this properly. Yeah, pretty nice. Things are going quite well till now. Oh, we already have 1 like. Thank you. Yeah, it's quite interesting to see how the followers and subscribers and people are starting to gather around our channel, and we're thankful for that. And we will try to make better and better content for you. So it's very encouraging for us to see people gathering around us. So we thank you. Well, I mean, I thank you on the behalf of Romerica, because Rachel is not around currently. DMC, yeah, I wanted to do another DMC part, these chord progressions. I wanted to do them differently. No, not the goddamn strings. How was the part again? Yeah. See? Pretty good. I fucked this up. Sorry for the language. Oh, come on, man. It's not the hard part. So the same part is available over here with different playing, and let's see if it's quantized properly. Apparently we have some error here. People at Presong Studio One. What's this? I mean, whatever sometimes when I log in, get into the editing part, look what happens. I mean, what the hell? What's this? Yeah, but it's just a minor issue. Plus, I just hit F2 again and it's okay. But sure, of course, they can fix this. But I'm not complaining. It's a great DAW. Saving, of course. And what is this? Not crossing. Wait, what the hell? Yeah, it was interrupted. Yeah, as I told you, we have some interesting functions here that were not present. Very interesting. I'll have to go through it, even watch some tutorials, because I want to see if there are any hidden features that I don't know about. Apparently there's 17 features, so yeah. Yeah, we also have send to Notion. We had that. Update mastering files. Yeah, and we have snap to zero crossings, which is another stuff that wasn't here. But I don't know. For some reason I don't find it. But it must be over here somewhere. Must be over here. Yeah, we're not going to discover things here. We're just going to continue with the music composition. Let's see if the last part before this, which I created here, is fitting with the previous one. No, and by the way, the song needs to loop client's directions. I think this part should be here. We can copy some stuff which are very cool. But let's see if they also fit after this. Yeah, they fit. And then we also have a trimmed structure. Let's see if it works. Great, it's very well done. We don't even need this anymore. Well, maybe we will. We need to, because we have to differentiate from the build-up. But other than that, we didn't have to do necessarily that. We're going to do another thing over here. We're going to duplicate the piano. And we're going to go into the piano part. And we're going to delete the above sections. Sorry. I'm going to delete that. Leave this. Select them all. Right click. Transpose to -1 octave. And check out this now. More grave and dark. See? Very high quality. I mean, very much more darker. Lower piano. I mean, not lower. Low notes. That's pretty. Oh, we can also change this to a if this dark score piano is very good if you're not playing too many notes, because it's quite doubled, you know. Oh man, yeah, of course. Check out this. Very dark. But I wanna do this. Well, the reverb was by default set up very high. Well, we don't have the sustain function here. Let's see if this is better with the factory hall. I think it's better with the factory hall, which is by default one of my favorite native effects from Studio One. Maybe I don't like to complicate things and do too many editings, and I like things straight out of the box. Let's color this in a lower tone, because it's the lower piano. Very nice. We can do a little trick over here to not waste time with the double bass. We can do a little trick, but first we have to I hit G and made this together. We have to prepare the part from the lower piano to the double bass, but first we have to make sure the notes will be heard properly when play with a long string. I'm hitting G with everything here. Make them in one part, because it's not effective to play long notes doubled like that. So it's better to play them like. It's better like this. My opinion and my choice. I don't know, just doing this. I think it will make them sound very good. At least we can do this for the lower strings, double bass strings. I don't know if we can do this for the cello, or whatever it's pronounced in English. Might I remind you that I'm not a native English speaker, even though I have an American girlfriend, but that's an entirely different aspect. And yeah, let's just see how this sounds now. Oh yeah. It sounds great even with the fucking groom reverb. Just put catacombs. Oh yes. Drinking my last sip of coffee, satisfied. This is very nice. Let's see how it loops. Oh wait, this is stupid. I didn't activate it. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. It really sounds great. But with the cello we're going to enhance it even more, and hopefully, just hopefully, we can make some different parts over here. Another thing, people at Presonus, I don't want to use my lives or walkthroughs to point out some stuff that I want you to change, but when you duplicate an instrument, just duplicate the goddamn effects as well. Just don't. This is a room reverb, even though the original file was the original instrument was just was with a larger reverb effect. I think it was catacombs. Let's just put cathedral for the variation of it. I had this Witcher theme in my mind. Hope it doesn't sound too romantic for this piece we're doing. Oh, we have a leftover here. Let's just hit remove. We're going to record this manually as best as we can. And enable the click. We can just play with the fact that we don't have a lot of chords. This is very good so far. Just playing around the chords. Okay, so we just did the cello part entirely for the 3-minute piece in one take. I'm very proud of this, but we also have to make sure, first of all, the velocities needs to be the same, because if you play, when you're playing live, you don't get the proper velocities each time. So because of that, I'm just going to line them up here. Let's see. And now it will be constant. Let's see if the parts here are okay. Oh yes, this is a mistake here. I saw that. But other than that, we can just... oh, my computer is going mad, even though we don't have... Well, the performance is very well, even though we have some pretty powerful instruments here, including our live and everything. But then again, I have a powerful computer too. But I know I can feel the updates of this version. Things are running much more smoothly, and it's a great thing, considering the fact that most other programs are always making it harder for your computers. Basically, it's like they're partner with companies for you, and they do that so you can buy more frequently new computers. But anyway, let's not just get into conspiracy theories and everything. Let's see now how it sounds with everything. The cello should be lower. Yeah. Pretty nice. Disable the click. Yeah, very dark tone and state, which I was aiming for, and I think it's quite a bit tragic, and that's but maybe I'm just inspired by the last episode of Game of Thrones, or influenced. Let's see the ending, how it loops. We have it. I just have to mix it more after after some time, before having the latest version. Set up all the levels here, maybe add some more effects, but that's just technical stuff which I'm not going to spend too much time over this live, because I have to get going to some other work, not necessarily music. It will be a very hectic period for me because I have to take care of a lot of stuff. But hopefully, with these tutorials and other materials we'll do on the channel, we'll be maintaining, keeping your interest levels for what we're doing. Thanks for watching this. And if you have any questions or stuff that you want to ask me, I'll be replying back to you. And keep subscribed. Subscribe to our channel if you haven't, to watch more of our new stuff, which will be released in the following weeks and months. Thanks a lot. Have a nice day. Bye bye.